Hi there, wig lover. This is Heather from CysterWigs.com, and today I'm bringing you a wig review of another Raquel Welch wig called Modernista, and the color is SS15/24, known as Shadow Shade Champagne. It's one of my favorite rooted blondes from this line. I don't want to talk too much about the color because I've already talked about this in other reviews, but I will just say it's not a true champagne blonde. Instead, it's like a gold blonde and a beige blonde sort of mishmash together to create the overall effect of a nice champagne blonde. Now, I will say that when I put this wig on, I was kind of fussing with the ear tabs a little bit. I'm still kind of fussing with the ear tabs a little bit. It was a little unruly and difficult to get the ear tabs to stay in place. But now that they're where I want them to go, I will say that this wig is kind of neat. It's sort of like a long pixie cut on steroids because it's got all this layering. It's a lot like a pixie cut, especially in the back, and you'll see my bio hair poking through because it's really dark and this wig is not dark. But you can really see it's got a lot of layering, just like a modified pixie would. But the front, it's like modified pixie on the top, and then the front is a lot like a bob. So it's a really interesting sort of shaggy pixie bob sort of hybrid cut. It's a very interesting modern take on several cuts just in one. It does have this bump of permatease in the back, and you can see that when I turn to the side. And I'll show that to you when I take the cap off as well. Has a ton of layering. Just a ton. An epic amount. So this is one that would really benefit from some shaping cream or something like that. Just some kind of product to really piece this out and really bring out the most in all of those razor textured ends. Maybe make it stick up a little bit more. Make it messy. This one would look really cute, kind of messed up. This is a really nifty cut. Now again, I'm going to turn around. The nape is super short, so you'll see my bio hair poking through. My bio hair is kind of an awkward length right now, and it's difficult for me to keep it in the wig cap because I'm trying to grow it out. It's kind of like too short to keep in the wig cap and a little bit too long to go without. So hopefully it's not throwing you off too much, but you'll definitely be able to see the contrast between the nape of the wig and my bio hair. It's a really interesting cut, like I mentioned. It didn't really take much manipulation. The ear tabs, like I said, were a little unruly. I think that's just because this one's so short and it fits a little snug on me, so I was wrestling with it a little bit. But other than that, I really like this one. I think it's a really neat sort of shape and really neat texture. I'm gonna go ahead and take Modernista off now so I can show you what the interior of the cap looks like. This is a lace front monofilament side part wig that has a generous amount of permatease, particularly at the crown, but also here on the sides. Gives it a nice amount of volume up here at the top and at the crown. Has that really nice memory cap technology here on the sides and at the back. It's a really neat kind of proprietary sort of elastic that lets out very generously and very quickly, but then retains its shape. It sort of stops giving after a while, so that way it doesn't get too loose. We also have a really nice extended felt nape, as well as Velcro adjusters. This is probably why I was having fits with the ear tabs, because take a look at this. They're not felt. In fact, they're polyurethane. They're a little bit flimsy. The lace goes all the way, instead of temple to temple, it goes from ear tab to ear tab, which is a nice touch, but it also makes the ear tabs a little bit loosey-goosey and a little bit flimsy. And so because of that, when you put on the wig cap, be really careful that the ear tab doesn't tuck under. You'll want to make sure that they're in the right place and laying flat up against the sides. Because like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, that is something I really struggled with when I put this wig on initially. Here is what the monofilament part looks like. This is a beautiful rooted color, and the rooting is sort of a light brown. Let me see if I can show that to you a little bit better. There we go. Very pretty. It does have a generous amount of permatease, particularly right here at the crown. It gives it that shape, gives it a little bit of lift there. I'm going to go ahead and put this back on, and then I'll show you what the lace front looks like on. Get those ear tabs in the right spot. And I'm going to keep this pushed up a little bit too far on my hairline, as I tend to do in the video reviews, just because it's a nice contrast for you to see the knotting. But see, and I love how they don't root the colors at the front of the hairline on these Raquel Welch highlighted colors. Very nice. They just kind of, the knots just sort of blend right into that front hairline. Very pretty blonde color here. This one looks great messy, as I mentioned. This is 6.5 inches in the front. Crown down, yeah, I don't believe that measurement at all. It says it's 7 inches. I don't believe that. It's really short. The sides are about 6, which makes sense, because take a look at that. The back is 2.5 and the nape is 1.25. Very, very short nape, as I mentioned earlier, which is why I was kind of struggling with that too. But really cute, short, modern pixie bob shag hybrid style. Very neat. This is the Modernista by Raquel Welch, a 2.25 ounce wig in the color SS15/24, also known as Shadow Shade Champagne. I'm Heather from CysterWigs.com. Thanks for watching my wig reviews, and check out my wig store if you get a chance. It's just CysterWigs.com. And until next time, I hope you have a great night. Bye-bye.